Hi guys. Yeah, just a little chat today again from my garden, or my mother's garden. Yeah, I came to America 3 years ago. I had a tragic loss in South Africa and my family left me alone. So the only family I've got live in America. So I decided to come to America and be with my family here, and that's the reason I'm here. The only thing I know in my life is hardwood flooring. I don't know any other profession. I've been in this game 32 years, and I come from a family 3 generations in the timber or lumber industry and related products. So I handled Elastilon in South Africa for 17 years, 15 years, 2 years or 3 years in America, trying to get it going here, unsuccessfully so far. Even though a friend of mine did bring in a container to help me, which I feel really more helping the people that were looking for it, because I was getting a lot of inquiries from a lot of people that know the product, that used it in the past. And this product, Elastilon, was available in America, say 8 to 10 years ago, through a chain of stores. And the reason why it stopped is, first of all, the company that was importing, the holder of Elastilon USA, the owner passed away, and since then Elastilon couldn't connect with the correct people who they were selling to. Those days it was selling for about $2.20 a square foot. Today, as there's no middleman, it will probably retail for around about 90 cents or $1 a square foot cheaper now, and it creates a floating floor. The biggest advantage, and the reason I push this so hardly and so hard and so passionately, is because I'm passionate about it. It can and does stop failures over concrete, on and below grade. So why should I keep pushing this button if no one's really buying it from me? As far as distributors go in America, even though we've sold a lot of it through my mate in Atlanta, but he's got other businesses, and he's not really connected in the flooring trade. I need a distributor that has reps on the road, calling on all the floor stores that I can work with and get it filtered into the market. So the reason I push it is because it can stop failures. I've just had a phone call this morning from an installer in Missouri, looking for Elastilon. Tells me he used it in the past, he can't find it anymore. Can I help him? And the reason he wants it, he says, for him it's the only way he can install hardwood flooring over concrete and feel safe. We all know that if there's an issue with the hardwood flooring, it's generally over concrete, where moisture can dissipate through the hygroscopic concrete that it is. Not everybody is a professional NWFA certified installer using the top best moisture barriers on the market. There's a hell of a lot of installers out there, coming from the carpeting industry, the tiling industry, and all other industries, that are flooring installers that are doing installations. And there may be people trying to compete with an opposition and using possibly cheaper moisture barrier paint on, or maybe not even doing moisture tests. So with this product, because it creates a floating floor with no glue in the tongue and groove, and I'll just show that to you again. There's the Elastilon at the back of that. There's the floor perfectly held together, and there's no glue in the tongue and groove. It makes life so simple. There it is again, guys. This is the mat. It's a simple installation. So nail down is great, glue down is great, fully respected, and possibly the best methods. But there's an element that needs to use Elastilon, especially over concrete, because it's safe. And all I'm saying is give the people the option. I'm not saying change from nailing to glue to Elastilon and glue to Elastilon, but there's another option. I'm sure the glue down guys would love all the people nailing down floors over ply to use glue, but they can, because there's an option. So all I'm saying is I'd like the option to be available in the United States of America, and I need a distributor in order to do this. And if I can save a floor from failing, the distributors don't really take the brunt, the responsibility of a failed floor. This will come down to the installer again. And if there's an inspection, 10 to 1, the inspection will be found that it's installer fault. There's a zillion things. Installers got to do acclimation, concrete flatness, concrete testing, expansion joints got to be right. There's a zillion things that can go wrong. And with a polyplastic directly over the slab with a 0 perm rating, this eliminates the chance of things going wrong, because an expensive moisture barrier costs big money, or it's expensive. Not everybody uses the best. And a 6mm polyplastic which has a 0 perm rating costs about 6 cents a square foot. So a lot of floating floors on the market. Everything is floating today. Engineered SPCs, LVTs, laminates, all floating. How do you float a solid tongue and groove? Well, you can't. But with Elastilon, you can float a solid tongue and groove, install it directly on concrete, and be safe that you're not going to have a failure. And I'm saying to guys who I've spoken to, people in the market, they've looked at it. I've traveled to 27 states. I've brought my whole lifetime in work career to be with my family in America. All I know is wooden flooring, hardwood flooring, and I've put every cent I can into establishing Elastilon on this market. I've traveled. People don't really want to see me for some reason. Yes, we've had COVID, which is, of course, I respect and understand. I didn't come here to disrupt your lives, but I'm in the flooring business for 32 years. That's all I know. And Elastilon, what I know, what my experience is, it's an unbelievable product. So, I'm rambling again. I'm a South African, I ramble. So, at the end of the day, if you're a distributor out there, please talk to me. If you're first in this, well, let's do an exclusive deal. Let's give you something special. It's the original method of installation, the original invention of this method of installation. It's got abnormally strong adhesives. You need a strong adhesive. There have been copies, and every time you see a similar method, it's a 100% a copy of Elastilon, which is the original. The adhesive on this mat is a permanent bond. It's going nowhere. It's not one batch is not so good, another batch is good. It's always good. Perfectly 100% bond. And that's what you need for a hardwood floor. So if you can float a solid tongue and groove safely over concrete, why not do it? You're floating all your other floors. You're floating them all. So float a solid. So what I'm saying, I've knocked on your door. I've probably knocked on your door. I've driven in my motor vehicle through 27 states. I've slept. I've slept in my car. I've been to events. I've slept in the hard ground on tents. I've slept in B&Bs. You won't believe where I've been. But I will persevere. I get ignored a lot, and I email a lot of people, and I do not get any replies. It's so it is what it is. But it's not going to deflate me. I'm going to keep persevering and keep pushing because I believe it, and this product can make a difference. And if I can make a difference on the hardwood flooring market against failures with Elastilon, with this product, then I'm going to keep on pushing it. I will be at the NWFA show exhibition in Orlando in July. I think it's on the 7th. I will be having a booth. Money's been short for me because I've spent a fortune getting this going, or trying to get this going. So I've actually been doing some Uber driving. Oh, what an eye-opener that's been for me to see some of the real hardcore world out there. I've had so many people. I can tell you stories about who I've had in the back of my car. And the funds that I'm making from the Uber, of course, will go to fund the balance of my booth at NWFA. This is a passion for me. It's not a joke. It's not another product. This is a serious product that works. And if it stops failures, I'm going to keep pushing it. This is Steven Suntup from Elastilon. Please contact me. And I'm flying, I'm driving, I'm coming to see you, whatever it may be. What it takes, I'll do. I'll train, I'll work, I'll have seminars, I'll do everything. Let's get it going, and let's have a third option. Respect nail down, respect glue down, and let's see if we can get to a stage where we can respect Elastilon. You guys take it easy, and thanks for watching. Cheers for now. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines on this floor. There's some wide boards, narrow boards. It's a multi-width floor. And now we're going to stick this section down. So all I'm going to do, I'll put my blue tape, keep everything together, and just pull it and roll. Simple as that. And as I'm doing this, so the floor is being stuck down for life. Pull it and roll. Right, that's it. Now I can just put a bit of pressure. Stuck for life. There you go, on Elastilon.